Welcome to another tour. I'm Johnny and this is the Hudnalls Hideout here in the middle of the woods. It's an A-frame treehouse and it's very, very cool.
Grab your wheelbarrow, load it up and join me on a short walk through the orchard. Soon we'll find a short gravel path and it's not long until we get some clues as to what awaits us down at the treehouse.
So here we go, welcome to the Hudnalls Hideout.
The hideout is an impeccably designed romantic getaway for two. Everything in the space demands that you forget the outside world and settle in for a cozy stay in the woods. The lower level is made up of an open plan living room and kitchen area with a dining table. This is viewable from the mezzanine bedroom. Up the stairs and to the loft you're met with giant triangular windows, and from the low bed you can look out from the window over the giant deck and into the woodland. And it's from this bedroom window that you get a real sense of the scale of this A-frame treehouse.
So if you just listen, there's so much wildlife here, you know, because you're really far away from everything. You really are just in the trees. So, you know, you can just hear everything. There's squirrels outside, there's birds in the windows. It's really sort of rich in wildlife and you can hear it.
The treehouse stands almost like it's always been there. The whole structure is sat on stilts and the giant frame faces out towards the high branches and leaves. From above the treehouse, it's almost lost in the trees. The Hudnalls Hideout invites exploration. You can head up the spiral staircase onto the giant deck that runs the entire outside of the treehouse. As you continue round, you will find a perfectly polished outdoor roll-top bath that still manages to capture that last evening light.
This is a really nice addition to the space because it's kind of just tucked away here behind the treehouse. You've got all the trees, the birds singing. It's super, super peaceful. And what an amazing thing to have just outside the bathroom.
The structure reaches up into the trees and is completely surrounded by plant life. This really helps the treehouse belong where it is. And if you keep exploring, there are lots of hidden features.
Yeah, we have a little swing. Let's have a go, shall we? Yeah, seems to work. Pop that back before I damage myself. So at the top of here, you come across the lookout bar. So in here you have lots of cool glasses, some measurement things. You have a bucket for your champagne and stuff, fridge to keep everything cool, and it's just a cool little addition to the treehouse space.
Back at the treehouse, I love the way that the light catches the structure. The steep rafters give a sense of layers to the bedroom space all the way up to the ceiling, and this makes for a perfect viewing platform.
From up here, we're actually really high up, so we're almost at the tops of the trees. We're in the sort of apex of the A-frame, which starts at the floor and comes all the way up to here in this sort of bedroom space. It sleeps two.
This is a simple, minimal space. It's just a bed, some windows, and a few extras that are thrown in for you to enjoy.
Another thing I love up here is this bulb. Look at that.
Back downstairs, we head into the shower room. This is a rustic space with a window that catches the last light beautifully. The fittings in the space are all simple, standard copper to match the pipes. This creates a contrast and brings a sense of adventure to what is a very comfortable space.
The toilet and shower area have a very similar theme to the rest of the space, where everything feels very luxurious, but with a sprinkling of handmade, hand-built and rugged all over the top of it.
The kitchen is functional, almost like it knows it's not the main event. It has everything that you need, and the hosts offer a range of teas and coffees, which I enjoyed just as the evening started to appear. The crackle of the fire seems to echo around the woodland along with the evening sounds of the wildlife. I was able to just sit there quietly in the outdoor eating area as the light faded. The lookout catches the last evening light. And back at the fire, the treehouse glows and lights up the trees around it. It should feel edgy sat in the woods alone, but it kind of feels like the treehouse is looking over you. And as the stars come out, I decided to get some sleep. The sun rises the next morning and lights up the trees. Because you are on a hill, you still get that beautiful early and late light. This was my third stay at the Hudnalls Hideout and my first staying alone, and this is truly an amazing place to stay. Thanks so much for joining me on this mini tour of the Hudnalls Hideout. If you want to find out more about this space and booking it and things like that, I'll leave a link to them in the description. And if you want to see more videos of these amazing stays, I'll leave one up on the screen right now. And of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.